The Amber Trust, Seth's story. Family music making with a blind child in the early years. 4-year-old Seth, older sister Sadie, mum Zoe and little Amber practitioner Gary are sitting together on the floor of Zoe's living room, surrounded by percussion instruments. Gary is playing a guitar and singing. Seth's mum, Zoe.
Seth was about 8 weeks old when I noticed that something wasn't quite right with his eyes. They were moving from side to side quite rapidly. He was sent off for all these tests, and it was later confirmed that he had Leber's congenital amaurosis. It's a degenerative condition, so now Seth at 3 has no vision at all.
No situation is too drastic, because he is made of pure elastic. There's no stopping a superhero.
My name's Gary Day, and I work in the field of accessible and inclusive music making and education, and I'm a little Amber practitioner.
You see any sign of trouble?
When I come to a family, I think it's really important to play music as soon as possible, and it makes sense to do a hello song.
Here we go. Ready? We'll sing hello to Seth. Ready? Hello Seth, glad that you are here. Hello Seth, hello.
Amber trustee Julia Walport.
The primary aim of Little Amber is to help families engage with their small children and to use music as a form of communication.
Here we go. Hello mummy, glad that you are here.
If you're born blind, the child has none of the visual stimulation that most other children would have, and so they can't respond in the same way, and development can be difficult.
Hi, glad that you are here. Hello everybody. Hi Seth.
There's Gary.
We run a specific Little Amber scheme, and parents apply online to join the programme. We're currently supporting 60 families, children from birth to 5.
Some so we can get your shaker on.
Adam Ockleford.
When you sign up to Little Amber, you get allocated a local musician who will come and work with you, and that person will visit 4 times a year. They'll bring with them some resources, so they bring a set of instruments.
The tambourine or the shaker? Tambourine.
Seth doing lots more talking there as well.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
Families also get given a set of cards. Each card has a sort of trigger, something to get you interested, and then on the back, much more detailed ideas for games, for playing.
Pick a card, random card. Oh, what's that?
Oh, what you picked?
Green.
Yes.
And it means interactive, playing music together. So it's going to give us some ideas of how to play some music together.
Above all, it's about having fun with your baby and enjoying that relationship through sound.
So we'll do Peppa Pig.
What one you can play, Saints?
Piano.
Got it. You do the piano with it. Seth can tap the iPad to it, and I will shake shakers with it.
Ready? Here we go.
Come on, Seth.
There is ideas that you think, oh yeah, I'd have that idea, but all the different ideas on the back are like, oh, I wouldn't have thought of that. So it's just given us as a family, even when his older brothers and sisters are looking after him, loads of different things that we can do and join in together.
Here we go. We're going to shake to make that sound. We're going to shake to make that sound. We're going to shake.
The idea is not that I come in and do a very interactive music session with lots of instruments. It's certainly setting up a few songs, but it's really about sort of supporting the family, the parents, and how they can deliver these musical activities when we're not here.
We're going to shake to make that sound.
You wasn't shaking.
And it's not just parents. I think siblings very often want to get involved.
There's no stopping a superhero.
Call and response there.
Sadie, I know, loves playing with Seth. She'll sing songs for him.
There's no stopping a superhero.
Yay!
And so music is it's like the glue, really, that can bind a family together.
She'll be coming round the mountain when she calls. She'll be coming round.
These cards end up actually very importantly with suggestions for learning an instrument. A lot of parents think it's far too soon to start when a child's 4 or 5, but actually most of the children I work with typically started when they were even 2 or 3. Families get access to the freely available online resources. A fundamental part of Little Amber is it's free for families. Families have enough to put up with without needing to pay for extra music. And there's 64 songs on there that they can almost use like karaoke songs. So they don't need to be a great singer or a guitarist or a keyboard player.
Gary plays a song from the iPad.
Wiggle your toes, Seth.
And the song's especially designed to help early language development, to help social bonding.
Hello.
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 Hello. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello.
I think it's put him out of his shell quite a lot because he can express himself quite a lot through music. I think it's given him sort of confidence and me confidence to try new things with Seth and Sadie together.
Come around the mountain.
Come on the mountain.
There are families who say to us that seeing their children smile when they heard a song or start singing and joining in, engaging, copying notes on a piano is the very first positive activity they've seen.
It's amazing to come in with 4 months.
Yeah.
Not seeing Seth.
Now he's joining in the
Loads
song.
of that, yeah.
Really good the lyrics.
It suddenly makes them realise that the child has a life ahead.
Peppa Pig.
Peppa Pig.
I think our research has shown that music's really important for all blind and partially sighted young children, but for some it can be absolutely transformative. And the loveliest thing about Little Amber is to see how children who didn't communicate, didn't talk, didn't even seem to have a sense of self, have just blossomed into the world, and through the musical relationship, everything else is now taking off.
Yippee, 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 get to that.
Yeah. Well done, Seth.